and do today's question on the lead code. It's a question number 1218, longest arithmetic subsequence of given difference. Okay, so there will be a difference given to us, and whatever the element from the array that we are going to take, the difference between them should be this difference. Okay, and there is also something, a subsequence is the sequence that can be derived from the array by deleting some or no element without changing the order of the remaining element. So you can't take the random element, like you can't like go like 3 and then if it was 4 right here, you can't take 3 and 4 because 4 came first and 3 is later, so the difference will be -1, but the difference given here is 1. So only you can go from left to right in the sequence it has been given. That is the one thing to note, which has been given. Now let me explain you with first example. You see here the difference is 1. So if we start from the this element 1, you see the difference of 1 can only be achieved if this element other element before it has something 1 minus 1, which is 0. So before this there was no element, so it will be the first element which we have. So current length is 1. When we come to 2, we see uh, 2 minus 1 is equal to 1, and we have already visited some element which was 1, and up to that the length of the subsequence was 1. So up to here it will be 1 plus 1, which is like 2. Up to here we can take 2 subsequence. Now when we are at 3, like 3 minus 1, which is like 2. Have we like encountered 2 in the past? Yes, right here. And what was the length of subsequence up to that? It was 2. So 2 plus 1 is equal to 3 right here. And when we come to the 4, we will look for the 4 minus 1, which is like 3, and 3 was right here, and at 3 we have the subsequence max of length 3, and at 4 it will be like 3 plus 1, which will be 4. So it max the subsequence that we are able to take is 4, so the 4 will be the answer. But let me explain you the other examples so it will be more clear. Okay, so right here you see in the example 2 we have array uh, 1, 3, 5 and 7. Okay, and there is a difference of 1. So if we start from the 1, okay, uh, have we like encountered anything 1 minus 1 in the past? No. So up to here the subsequence will be 1. When we come to the 3, 3 minus 1, this difference we are subtracting from here. Okay, 3 minus 1 is like 2. Have we encountered any 2 in the past? No. So up to here also it will be 1 itself is a subsequence, so we take 1. Okay, up to 5 also 5 minus 1, which is 4. We haven't seen 4, so it will be the first element of its subsequence. Similarly we have the 7 minus 1, which is 6. 6 has also not been encountered, so it will be the first element. So whatever the subsequence we are taking, we are able to just get maximum one length. Okay, so 1 will be the answer. Similarly in the last one we can explain you, like this one will be the best example to like understand the question. You see the array, we come first at 1. Okay, and we have the difference of -2, so 1 minus -2, which will be equal to like 3, right? Have we like seen 3 in the past? No. So it will be the first element that we have, so 1, we have the 1. Okay, up to here we have the subsequence length. This one is a length and this one is the key. Okay, so we have like one length up to here. Up to here we have the length of 1, right? So we come to the 5. 5 minus -2. Okay, it will be like 7. Have we encountered any 7? No. So up to here also it will be 1 length because nothing was in the past. When we come to the 7, so 7 minus -2 will be 9. Up to here also we don't have 9 in the past, so it will also be 1. When we come to 8, okay, so 8 minus minus 2 will be 10, so 10 have not also been encountered, so it will also be 1. When we come to the 5, okay, 5 minus minus 2, the 7 again, and we have seen 7 somewhere in the past, right here you see, and it was 1, so 5 will be like 2, because 1 from here and 2 1 itself, so the length become 2. Subsequence we can take is 7 and 5. You see, the difference will be minus 2, right? Similarly, when we come to like 3, so 3 minus minus 2 will be equal to like 5. We just encountered 5 right here, so at 5 we have 2 and we will add 1, it will come to 3. Similarly, we do right here, 4 minus minus 2 will be 6, and we have not seen 6 yet, so this one will be 1. When we come to 2, 2 minus minus 2, okay, it will be 4, and right here we see the 4, so it will be 2. And when we come to 1, 1 minus 1 minus minus 2, so it will be like 3. And at 3 we have subsequence of length 3, so at 1 we will have 3 plus 1 subsequence length, which will be like 4. So whatever the subsequence length we have, like 1 1 1, and somewhere we have 2 3 2 1, and 1 came lastly 4, so out of that we see 4 is the maximum, so 4 will be the answers. I hope you understand the question. Let's try to do the code, that you can understand it in much better way. Okay, okay, so what we have to do first, we have to take one like hash map or hash set, where we can store the key and subsequence length up to that. Okay, so we are taking one hash, okay, and now we take the initial result as 0. We start the traveling, okay, for element in array, right? And right now if there was any element in whose, like, we can add element and it will be the subsequence, for that the other element should be like element minus difference. Okay, so let's check element minus difference, this should be there in the cache. Okay, but we have to like write ourselves on the element in the cache, so we will also be appending that. Okay, now in cache element what we are going to give, like whatever will be the cache value of element minus difference, so plus 1, 1 itself, so 1 we are adding. But sometimes it may be the case that this element minus difference will not be there, so when we try to do only with this, they can give us the error. So what we can do, we can use dot get, and here we have the options of like making it in such a way, if the key is not present we can return something in default, so we are returning 0. Okay, now you see we have got that, and we should also be updating our result every time, so that like maximum whatever will be the length of the sequence, that get itself like updated. So max of result itself, and right now whatever the value of subsequence maximum that we have got. Now it's done. Is there anything more that need to be done? I don't think so. Yeah, let's try to return it. Return the result and we'll see. Okay. Okay. So get is giving us the, okay. typo error. Okay, so you can see our example has run successfully. Let's try to submit it. Yeah, that got finally accepted. That's it. Thank you.